Now that we have installed both R and RStudio and that now you are familiar with this specific layout, in this one we will see how to use R as a simple calculator. If not for anything else, you can use R to do some basic math operations. For example, I can go directly into the console and type 1 plus 1. It will give you the result. I can also do something like this: 1 plus 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 4. That will do the calculations accordingly and throw you out the result. If I want to find the square root of a number, I can type sqrt and 25, square root of 25 it will give, and that will be 5. And logarithm of 100, mind that the actual log of 100 should have given 2, but what this throws out is the natural logs. So if you want to get the log of 100 to the base 10, you have to explicitly specify that, and that will give you 2. How about finding powers of a number? If I want to find 3 raised to the power 3, I will do something like this: 4 raised to the power 9. That will throw out the result. R has the value of pi built into it, so if I type pi, it will give the value of pi to a certain 6 decimals. If I do pi into 3, that gives 9.42. But if I want to get the lower part, that is only the integer part of the 9.42, I can just round it up and that will give me 9. Suppose if I want to round it to the nearest higher integer, I can do something like ceiling, and that will give me higher integer. If you always want to get the lower integer, there is a function called floor for it, and that will give you the nearest lower integer that is closest to 9.42, that this value. So if I do this, it will give 9. The difference between round and floor is, instead of 9.42 we had 9.52. Round of that specific number would have given us 10. We can see that with the demo. 4.6. The round of 4.6 will round it up to 5. Round of 4.4 will round it up to 4. I would like to introduce you to one more interesting operator that will be used to find the remainder and the quotient when one number is divided by another. For example, if I am going to divide 25 by 5, we know the answer is 5. By 6, it's going to give us a fraction. But what if I want to get the quotient of this specific division? If I do this, when 25 is divided by 6, it completes 4 cycles. That is the quotient part, right? So that is 4. Suppose if I want to get the remainder would be 1, right? So using this specific operator, I can get the remainder. For example, if I divide 125 divided by 7, the remainder is 6. 9 by 4, 1. I have a quick challenge for you. What I would like you to find out is, find the square root of 729. Once you find that out, also get me the remainder when 109 is divided by 25. I will pause the video for a few seconds for you to try it out on your R console. Once it is done, come back and check for the answer. Alright, I hope that went well. So how I would do it is, sqrt of 729 gives us 27. So the square root of 729 is 27, and the remainder when 109 is divided by 25 would be something like this. The answer is 9. So if you got this right, congratulations. We are now ready to move on to the next video.